Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Let's Play System Shock with Capjack Fisco. Last we left off, we had just barely reached the reactor deck, booked our asses off over to the medical bay. Now, we'd just gotten it, so we already have our safety nets. That makes this level a lot easier to endure. So, let's get to it. Whoa, that's a lot of cyborgs. Holy crapola. They just lined the deck right off the bat, didn't they? I see you, little bomb droid. No, you can go boom now. We do not play with explosive robots here. It's no. That's a no-no. These are little cameras that you can flip the switch and it starts rotating the view. So for this time, I don't think they've ever had something like this in a game before now. So the fact that it actually had a rotating camera and a camera display that you could actually view through was very cool. You actually see a exec bot. If you flip the switch, it rotates the view around, and we actually get to see the inside of the reactor core. This is the reactor level. And there's the reactor core right there. So, anyway. Another view of the reactor core. That robot up on the left with his hands opening and closing is a high security robot. Those are really, really high-end guys. Fortunately, we don't fight them anytime soon. The ones over here on the right that look like spaceships out of Descent are actually more common military droids that we fight. So they're not too high-end. Let's head on through the... Oh, nope, we don't have security access. Bummer. Because I do believe there's some goodies in there. Okay, lucked out on that roll. Not bad, open the door. Ah, there was actually nothing on that body. Bummer. Thanks to the camera, we know full well that there's a camera somewhere in this room. There should be one right there, because it's actually where the view was, but it's not. I think there's one in the room, though. Pretty sure. Maybe not. Maybe it was just one of those... It's a camera view, but it's not a destroyable camera. Some of the later ones are based off actual cameras you can destroy. And then if you come back, it's actually, you know, all fuzzy because you've destroyed it. This should be Biological Systems Monitor 2, which gives us a better analysis of being irradiated. And this is a radiation treatment center. Since we're in the
radiation treatment complete.
Since we're in the reactor level, you come running here, and it'll actually decontaminate you if you can get here fast enough. Right, the door's locked. I have to do the puzzle first. Okay, so we got this. This. Okay, no, I had it right the first time. My bad. And, that's solved. Now we have access to a healing chamber. Get in the room! Stop being silly. Okay. Grab the medical patch. Grab this stuff over here. These are detox universal antidotes. You'd heard about some of them in the log. Okay, we gotta throw that out of the room. The detox patches instantly remove all form of poisons, whether it's biological or radiation. So that's a very handy thing to have. So let's see, we actually need to get some batteries anyway. So we'll just grab that, throw it into our pack, and off we go. So, okay. Well, we don't want to open that door, we actually want to go around the long way. That's all locked up, so we can't go that way anyway, so... We finally want to go back and explore the layout of the level because now we have the healing chamber to keep us alive. And with the healing suite being, the healing machine being right next to the respawn chamber, that makes our lives infinitely easier. Nothing down there. We'd already opened that. Now we can wander in here. Notice the radiation spiked immediately to 127. That's the maximum the radiation can go up to. And I knew there was another clip in here. Grab that. So, because of how dangerous the radiation is, we actually gonna hoof it all the way back. Now, we'll turn the roller skates on so we can move a little faster here. Woohoo! So we're actually going to take advantage of this radiation treatment. It drops it down to 30.
Radiation treatment complete.
So it drops it down by, I think, like 100
treatment
and...
complete.
They're not 100, like 70 or 80. So you have to usually do it twice to completely shed any radiation. Wow, I can't talk. My apologies, my allergies are acting up. I did find out that I did forget to turn the sound in the game down, so my sincerest apologies to the audio levels being off in the last one, as well as having the sound levels way too high. So I've cut the sound levels in the game in half. So that alone should make a huge difference. So let's see here. Nope. Here? No. Here. Aha! I got it. Aha, I see you. Got it. See another one around the corner. So make sure there's nobody hiding over here. Okay, good. So just kind of inch our way over to here to get a better angle. And start plugging away at this guy. Okay, so he's down. So yeah, let's see. Yeah, a majority of this is just kind of rotating around the reactor core. That leads into the reactor core, but it's also highly irradiated. So we don't actually want to go into the reactor core yet. Hi. We don't want to go to the reactor core yet. We don't have a reason to. So we're just going to explore around and deal with the mining laser shield thing. Because that's the main reason we're here. Yeah, there's nothing in that room. Just checking. Cubby alley. Excuse me. Still dealing with the also wonderful allergies. Okay, so that leads to the other side. We don't want to go there yet. What do we have up here? That's that side room. We can actually come in from the other side. This leads to the reactor core, but it's also got some baddies in it. But you get around the corner, come on. You're being silly. Okay. There's one dude there, and there's a cyborg assassin up here. So if we can hop, grab the ammo. This guy's floating way up there, so I think we have to jump to... Oops. Got it. Okay. And search this guy. Okay, he has the flechette, which is the first auto pistol. Same booster, same shield that we already have. So we finally have our hands on an auto pistol, which is very, very handy. It's going to be our go-to heavy-duty gun for a while we're conserving ammo for the Magnum. Let's see. Anything up on this side? There's a clip right there. Yeah, don't fall off. Sproing. Nope, that didn't work. Stop. Good. Just climb. Thank you. Nobody there. Which means there's a bad guy right here. We're actually got a decent amount of standard pistol ammo, Teflon-coated pistol rounds. Jay! Hi! Back up, please. You're invading my personal space. Jeez. I do not like the robots, the bomb guys, and they're the most common enemy on this level. They actually respawn the most often, along with the freaky little the hopper droids, the blue guys that shoot the lasers that I'm not a really huge fan of. Okay, so we mapped this little room out. Now this room is an ever-loving nightmare that we're not going to deal with right now. But I am going to sneak over here and steal all the stuff that's underneath in this little cubby hole. Oops, stop that. Grab that battery, save it for later. Okay, so we mapped all that out. Come over here, map this out. All the way to the wall. And we'll come around from the other side. Dang it, I did not mean to waste that energy. Okay, so it's locked. We can't open it yet. Which means it probably has a baddie in it, and it's like some kind of, Dead Man's Nook thing. So, make our way around here. So, this is all... Wait, nope, nope, nope. We forgot to go into this room. Get in the room. Stop being all weird. Die, bomb droid! Rolling explosives on wheels. Evil. Alright, so we actually have the isotope X-22 that we got out of the irradiated zone, so we can... where is it? There it is. Grab this.
Shield generators ready.
And
Radiation shields activated.
we have the shields up. So now the shields are activated, so all we have to do is get the override switch. We can flip the switch and blow up the laser. Oh, we have an email. So let's see what somebody's saying to us. I don't see an email. Already listened to all the logs from there. He said we had an email. There's no new emails. Alright, it may have been jumping the gun prematurely on us. So I'm sure the email will re-pop in a second. Yeah, access granted, but the door is locked. We're not allowed in there because we're not doing the reactor stuff yet, so the reactor doors have not been opened. And this was the other side of the medical healing chamber door. So we're now full circle where we've been. Hello, little bomb droid. Hold still. To blow you up. Hold still. Thank you. About the hallway. Ah! Got it. Frickin' that... No. That's the floaty, circle ball mutant guys I was telling you about. There's the hidden door. Okay. They're the guys I showed you on the last level. This just leads to a chamber that we're not accessing yet, so it's a different entrance, but it's not one you really want to use. So, I'm not really sure where that door was there. Stop being weird. Okay, there we go. Alright, now the only thing about this is the electrical wires right above the data jack. Every time we jack out, we're going to beat our head against those and get slightly electrocuted every time we come out of cyberspace. So, yeah, we want to be careful. Baddies. I know there's baddies here. Where are they? Where are they? Oh, wait, no. Okay. No! Get... Jack out was right next to the jack-in point, so that threw me. Shield 4. And yeah, I'd made a mistake. I actually had Drill 2 software. I had Pulsar 3 before I grabbed the 4, not 2, so I wasn't really... I didn't realize I'd grabbed one early on. Now those creepy-looking things over there, the giant faces, are Cyber Cortex Reavers. They basically do what the Cortex Reavers do in the real world, and basically perform lobotomies. So, bad guys. So you actually fight Cortex Reavers. They're like mini bosses in the game. And you fight Cyber Cortex Reavers too. Blast doors unlocked. Drill 3 software and something else. Not sure what the other one was. Okay, so we've got Cyclar weapons and what is this called? Pulsar 5. And we got the toggle switch. Armory access overridden. So the blast door was open and the armory access was opened. So switch back to the pulsar, go through the little hidden area where the music dies, creepily again. Wing 0. Now a lot of these little mini games are actually goofy little versions of games from other Origin titles. Block Ice Defense, Sea Shield 6, sweet, super shields. Squish into the jack out. Okay, so yeah, basically it's where's data? No, it's not there. Although I do have a new cyber thing. Was it 0? Things to pay attention to on the reactor level. Watch out for areas around the core which may have become extremely radioactive. There's a radiation treatment area in the southeast. North of that area is the armory. The laser and shield power controls are in the west and southwest respectively. Which is what we're interested in. Yeah, there's somewhere, there's the... Was it general? Hardware, that's it. View, no, not view control. Status? Yeah, this tells us the breakdown. Security's at level 70 on this map. Lasers charging, life pods are disabled, shields on, reactors normal. Processor nodes 19, total number on the station. Main program, charging laser, that's what let you know Shodan is up to. Comm speed. Status of the grows, which doesn't apply to us yet. One of them has been launched, the other 3 are fine. And yeah, that's the main stuff. So, somewhere here, I don't remember where it is the ability to actually play little mini games, but we're not going to worry about that right now. I'll show you them at a different time. So we need to stop back over here real quick and hop into the armory. Another dart gun. That one's empty, so we don't need it. Darts. Target identifier, we already have level 1. Target identifier really comes into its own when we get the higher level of navigation and mapping, because that will actually sense bad guys, and then we can actually start seeing bad guys before we go around corners, which is very, very handy. See the camera. Yeah, pistol's empty, so we'll get rid of it. Whoops, wrong button. Die! Oh, sweet merciful crap. That was one of the frickin' nitro bombs. That was on a timer. If I hadn't thrown that, that would have blown up in my hand. I really gotta be careful while I'm clicking in this game. Jeez. That's the second time I've almost blown my face off. Okay. Relaxing now. Announcer voice. Citadel Station boasts one of the highest security ratings in known space. Against invasion, it is armed with a battery of Dex 36 missiles, 8 short-range argon suspension lasers, and a state-of-the-art tachyon laser mining beam that can easily be modified for military use. On the inside, over 200 security guards are armed with spark beams, tri-optimum mini pistols, and flechettes. Guards in especially sensitive areas are issued Scorpion machine guns. Even though it doesn't say machine, they are machine guns. The armories are also stocked with mag-pulse guns in the event invaders employed power or battle armor. Lastly, work is currently being done on the plasma rifle, which is, when fully designed, will be the most powerful hand weapon in existence today. And we can find that later on if we go through the hassle of what it takes to unlock it. So, that is pretty cool. Use up a couple more batteries here. Oh, a battery. Got that little corner there, so there's not any hassle. The energy station now. There's a little back door, but we'll get to it in a second. I want to make sure there's no little nasties waiting around the corner to spring on us. Okay, so this hallway's map. This is the other side of the door I was talking about. That's paneling. That's paneling. That's an actual door. Okay, here's where the zero-G mutants are. Now, and of course, you know, the new school mentality of dodging the shot is still one of the best ways to avoid getting hit. Now, in case you're wondering, yeah, it's really dark in there, but we do get a flashlight later, so no worries if you can't see anything yet because it's too dark. I'm using the general shadows of movement to see where the heck they are. Okay, so they're all dead. Even though there's a station right here, I want to free up some slots, so I'm going to go ahead and use one of the batteries. Hello, little bomb droid. I see you. Okay. Camera level now 40%. Now we're doing this so it doesn't screw us later. There's a little mini puzzle if you solve now. Makes your life much easier later. So we're going to go ahead and take care of that. Wait, no, not you. You. Oh, there we go. Okay. Puzzle solved. So now that won't screw us later. So that'll be useful. Alright. Get on my screen, monitor. You're bugging me. I knew there was more of you in here. Anybody else want a piece of me? Alright, we got them all. Now this is a low gravity room. The main reason why we have this, which is so we can actually do some fancy jumping here, so we can actually get over the ledge. Bounce. Bounce! And, nope, not high enough. Like Thief, this is actually the game Looking Glass Studios did before they made Thief. You can actually mantle if you jump high enough. There we go. Duck. I think there's one more of these weasels over here. Any more of you? We're to kill you all. Okay, we got them all. Stand back up. Up, and we're up. Okay. Now, the reason why I emptied the last flechette is because we get the new one right here. And apparently it has no ammo in it anyway, so... Alright, so... 60 rounds for Hornet ammunition. This unloads the gun. I'm actually going to keep it unloaded because I think it's Hornet and... I forget the other ammo type, but it's actually a really useful gun. It's the first machine gun we get our hands on. The auto pistol. So it fires in, I think, either 3 or 4 round bursts. And if you sit there and hold the button down, it'll fire. Or you can sit there and rapid click it and it fires the burst much faster. So... There's a bomb in here, so you gotta be careful. No damage! Not good, not good, not good, not good. Spark beam, spark beam! Okay, so he's immune to normal bullets. That's really good to know. Where are you, dude? Ow! And that hurt it anyway. Okay. So we just need to map that out so we have it filled in later. Got this little side room to check out. I'm actually going to try using the pistol for a while because I got a decent chunk of ammo for it. That's the hidden panel that came into this room that I was talking about. So, yeah, you made it. Okay. Now, this is a little maze area. Depending on where you go determines which part of it you come out at. So I'm going to try to navigate this properly the first time. Yeah, that was assassin dude. Nothing up there. Yeah, this just hops back down here, so... And we can use this to just climb up and get to the other sides. So let's search him while we're here. Okay, more standard rounds. Now, given the choice, you really want the Teflon coated over the standard, just because it's better. It's armor piercing, basically. That's the way forward. This is the room we were trying to get to. Which I believe is the laser override room, if I remember correctly. Nitro Earthshaker Explosive. That thing's nasty. Reflex Reaction Aid. Woohoo! Splinter Clip. Okay, so now we can see which one... Okay, so Hornet is the default. Splinter is basically steel needles as opposed to iron, which is what the default ones are. So it's basically a harder metal, better armor piercing. Now we're on the other side. Switch back to the standard pistol ammo. Now we don't actually want to go through here until we're ready to go to the reactor room. We can trigger it now, but it's kind of ugly. It's a trap that Shodan's setting for us. The reason why you don't want to trigger it now is because there's no reason for Shodan to try to be tricking us now. So it's one of those, you can trigger it now just because to get it out of the way, but you're going to be fighting robots that you normally don't tackle just... Hello! Nope, stop. Reload, reload! Crap. See you, Weasel. I know I found the thingy and it's okay if I die, but I still don't like doing it, just for the record. So yeah, given the choice, you'd rather have the armor-piercing Teflon-coated rounds for the standard pistol just because it's better. It damages more enemies and it does a higher damage rating in general, which is not common compared to most modern games where armor piercing does less damage than other rounds, which does kind of make sense because armor piercing is more designed to go through a target, not traumatize a target to its maximum efficiency. So, but older games, so different mentality. Woo, 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 woo. Hop over the thing. Duck. We'll actually recharge at the station. Make our way back to the medical thingy and heal up. And beyond the trap and the reactor core, we've done everything we can here. Because we've already activated the laser. All we have to do is go back and, wait, did we do the override code? Shoot. I don't remember we did the override code. We'll check. I really don't remember. Oh, you son of a bitch. Standard ammo doesn't really hurt them a whole lot, which is why I was using the spark beam. So standard pistol's still not all that powerful compared to like a fully charged spark beam. But that's the way it goes. Because the spark beam runs off of a limited energy pool that you have to recharge, so that's the trade-off. Which is why the energy weapons end up being our most powerful. But as we get better energy weapons, you can actually turn it to a lower setting rather than a higher one. So you can conserve energy, still do a lot of damage, and basically, by the time we get the ion rifle, I think is there's a blaster pistol, which is the next step up from the spark beam. The ion rifle is the one after that. If you set the ion rifle to the lowest, it'll break a camera in a single shot. Doesn't use a lot of energy, and you can rapid fire spam it. So it's a pretty efficient weapon. So yeah. Okay, we're clear there. So I'm gonna go ahead and cycle back to the standard ammo. Did we ever get into this room? I thought we did. Yeah, because there's a dead dude. That's where we hit the button, I thought. We'll recheck it. I'm pretty sure we did what was in there, but for some reason I'm feeling fuzzy on the details. I don't know why. Okay, no, the code was in the other room, and we actually did that already. Yeah, the code was in here. No, there was no code. I don't know. I'm fuzzy. Okay. And we're coming up on the 28-minute mark. We're not going to trigger the trap, but I am going to take some of these cameras out. And when I do trigger the trap, I'll actually do both versions of it, because there's different dialogue depending on how you react to it. Which, with a lot of her traps, they're actually like that. Depending on how you react to the trap, determines which dialogue she says to you, which is cool that it actually gives kind of a custom feel to the play, depending on your actions. And once again, the kind of diversity that's not really in the older games, so it was cool that they had it in this one. I'm gonna start shutting these doors just so when we walk around a corner, it's not like, ah, there's a bad guy right there. So, yeah. Alright, but we're actually at the 30-minute mark, so we actually managed to clear out, well, 28-minute mark, but close enough. So we actually managed to clear out most of the reactor level. You dropped dead. Now I have to go reuse the healing chamber, you bastard. Anyway, I'm gonna head back to the machine, head back up to the level so we can fire the laser, but that'll be for the next episode. So, son of a, I just killed your friend, you spawning little bastard. Weasels! Weasels! Ugh. So help me God, there better not be another. Okay, good. Like, there better not be another weasel in the hallway. I just killed 2 of them. Hello? Okay, good. Grab the logic probe we threw over there before. And head to the next floor. Level 2, please. Okay, so yeah, okay, so here we are. Thank you everybody for joining me. You guys are awesome fans. It's, yeah, okay. The reactor's done for now. We don't have to go back there for quite some time. So, once we fire the laser, we have to move on to the 3rd floor, and my oh-so-favorite baddies, the Invisimutants. I'm not looking forward to that level, but I'm sure you guys are, because you love watching me squirm. So, thank you for joining me. You guys are awesome fans. I will see you in the next video. You guys take care of yourselves now. Bye-bye.